Andy, 3-1, bit of a capitulation, wasn't it, second half?
There's a game that summed us up over the last 3 months. That's that one. You know, first half, nip and tuck, as you would expect. Two struggling sides, probably a little bit scared to win. Probably not sure how to win once we get on the pitch. But we've gone from being really solid, untroubled, to the run that you're on. The first goal is going to be vital. They get it, and the manner they get it is, it's alarming really. From a long throw, we know they've got it, there's stuff on the board we've designated, and they get a relatively sort of free header from 6 yards out. And because of the confidence is low, we go backwards. In 2 or 3 minutes we concede another set play. So if teams were cutting us open, playing us off the park, I could understand that. But it's just the manner in which we're conceding goals at the minute. But, you know, before we conceded with a set play, we're probably defending 8 or 9 beforehand, so it's coming. And it comes because, you know, we're not a little bit blunt, we're blunt. We haven't got any penetration, and it just keeps coming back at us. So people will be frustrated. We know where we need to go. We need to get pace on the side, and we need to be able to get behind teams and be more creative at playing the hand we're dealt at the minute, which it's really, really tough. But we'll get back to work on Monday, and another massive game on Tuesday night. So we know where we need to be. It's just who I can get. You know, I spent all week trying to add to the team in the areas that we're talking about. That'll make a difference. I haven't been able to get. Hopefully, as I say, I'll be busy tomorrow. I'll be busy on Monday. Maybe by Tuesday night we'll have 1 or 2 faces that will make a difference. Because until we can start putting teams under more pressure, higher up the pitch, they'll keep coming back. We'll be forced to defend, and we'll be conceding set play after set play. If we don't deal with them, we'll be picking the ball out the net. You know, but we don't ask the team to sit back. But our quality going forward is probably not good enough at this moment in time. So we're having to defend, and we're not defending particularly great. Recipe for disaster.
As you would expect, Andy, Telford fans are angry. You heard their reaction after the game. What do you make of that?
I've been in the game long enough. I know it's understandable. You know, they're frustrated. They want to see us win, but there's not much I can say. A lot of people are working as hard as we possibly can. We've been given a hand that's been dealt. We're playing it. We've got the same players, you know, who early in the season started well, but it's obvious they can't sustain it. So I have to go and do something about it. I can only do something about it if I can get the right people in. There's a lot of things, you know. I've made inquiry after inquiry after inquiry this week, and the same old story. Players that I want, that I think will strengthen us, don't want to come because we're part-time, or the cost is too much that we can't afford. So that's probably the level that we're at. So no, we've got to keep believing. It's really, really tough at the minute. But you know, I'm looking for people in the trenches. Got the young kid in from Morecambe today. I thought he showed, you know, the tenacity that we're looking for. But we've got to get some pace in the side that can turn opposition around and be more creative. And that's where we'll be looking over the next. Certainly the next few days. Hopefully ready for Tuesday, if not Tuesday, ready for next Saturday. It's a scrap, it's a fight, we've got to roll our sleeves up, and we'll find out. We've been finding out the last couple of months who's in the trenches. We'll find out even more now. So as every game goes, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher. No one's running away.
11 games in the league without a win, Andy. You're still confident that you're the man to turn it around?
Oh, without a doubt. It goes without saying. Game's about players, you know. Regardless of who you are, you can implement things, you can work on things. All I'd say at the minute is confidence is really, really low. First goal kills you. So, in answer to your question, yeah, I'm the man. That's not in doubt from my point of view. Whether other people are doubting that, can't stop people thinking what a manager who's working as hard as he can, and trying to get the best out of the hand he's been dealt at this minute in time. So, roll our sleeves up and go again. Go again on Monday. We'll come back to work. And we'll push forward, and we'll try and get that win. That'll do everyone the world of good on Tuesday night.
The next 2 games are big, aren't they, Andy? Trying to get that first win, it can all change, but it's getting that win, isn't it?
It is getting that win, and that's what I said. The longer it goes on, I use the word pressure in a loose terms. You know, it mounts and mounts, and the players feel it. You know, we thought we had it against Barrow, and they get a little bit edgy and they go deeper. We thought we had it at Southport. We go deeper with 5 minutes to go. And the best way to defend is higher up the pitch. Higher up the pitch. But we seem to have this inbuilt insecurity, if you like, that the best way to defend is to retreat. We just invite more stuff on you. So we can bark instructions, we can go through things in training, we can talk to players individually, we can designate men to pick up from throw-ins or corners. In the heat of the battle, if someone switches off, you're going to get punished. So that's where we are at the minute, and every mistake we get seems to end up in the back of the net. But that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. You know, you can't defend 10 corners. Sooner or later they might just nick one, or you can't defend 6 or 7 throw-ins. We've got to be better higher up the pitch. That's where we'll be looking.
Finally, Andy, how close are you to bringing people in? You mentioned already that there are obstacles, being part-time, money of course, but going down to personnel, are you close?
Not really close. You know, thought I was close on 2 or 3 that would have made a real difference to us this week, but someone comes in and offers the club that they're out a bit more, or the player actually has a look at it and knows someone else is sniffing, says, you know what, you're only part-time, so no. So close without being, you know, I'm not going home tonight expecting to sign one tomorrow, but I'll be going home tonight picking the phone up to pick them on the way home, agents and clubs, because I know the type of player that we need to help us and to take us forward. And they're in attacking areas, but also need some I need a rock as a defender, a rock, an organiser, someone that, you know, can boss people around. Well, I've been saying for a couple of weeks we're a wee bit nice. You know, no one really gets a hold of each other, and you know, we just need one body on the pitch that can knit it together and really take responsibility. We'll do what we can off the field. We'll train as hard as we possibly can. We'll be as organised as we possibly can. We'll try and add to it, you know. And I wouldn't expect you for me to say anything other at the minute than it's really tough times. You know what? When the going gets tough to get going. We're going to get going. We've been getting going, but we've just been a little bit let down with incidences and good 45 minutes in a poor second half, or a poor first half, a good second half, and that's the inconsistency, and that comes from maybe the level of player that we're operating.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks.